Hi, boys and girls. Mrs. Bass had to take Whitney to the dentist today, so here is a little math group video to help us practice our place value math. I feel like place value might be the easiest one to do without me there. So, when we're looking at this problem, we see the plus sign. That means we are adding the two numbers. First, I need to write an equation about what is happening here. So I'm going to figure out what this first number is showing place value blocks. So I see that it has three ones, and then it's 10, 20, 30, 40. And then I'm going to put the plus sign. And then here in the second number, my second add-in, I have 1, 10, and 5 ones. So to find the answer or the sum of this problem, I can use place value blocks. So I can count how many ones I have altogether and how many tens I have altogether. I'm going to give you a minute to figure that out. Some of you like to write it this way. And then add it. So think about how many ones I have and how many tens I have all together. If you need a little bit longer, you can pause the video. If not, if you're ready, let's go ahead and check it and see how amazing you are. So you could count the ones here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there's 8 ones here. Some of you can do the math like this in just the regular equation, so you just know 3 plus 5 is 8. Either way, you're a great mathematician. Then we can count how many tens I have altogether. I have 4 tens plus 1 10. 4 plus 1 is 5. So that problem didn't cause me to do any regrouping. I could use the place value blocks to add it, or I can set up an equation. Great job. Let's move on to the next one. These place value blocks are showing a subtraction problem. They're trying to find the difference. We need to write an equation for what they are showing us. So for a subtraction problem, I'm going to start with how many place value blocks there were before things got crossed out. So let's count. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. So I had 60, and let's count the ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I had 67, and I took some away. So I need to write this equation, 67 minus. For the minus, or difference, I'm going to find out what did they cross out. So I want you to see if you can count and figure out how much they crossed out. If you said 24, you rock. You counted the tens and the ones that were crossed out. Well, how do I find the answer now? Now I'm just going to look and see how many place value blocks are left. So why don't you take a second to count how many place value blocks are left? Awesome. So you might have noticed that there were 4 place value blocks left in the tens and 3 ones. So 67 minus 24 equals 43. That's the equation that we had to write to show subtraction or finding the difference. So we have another subtraction problem. How can we tell? We can tell because we have place value blocks that are crossed out. So our job is to find the equation. So first, I'm going to find how much I had all together before anything was crossed out. So you're going to count all the place value blocks on the screen. What did you come up with? If you said 85, you are a rock star. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, next up, we need to figure out how much we're taking away. We can see how much we're taking away by looking at what is crossed off. See if you can figure out how many 10s and 1s are crossed off in this picture. If you said 52, you are awesome. So how do I figure out the answer with the place value blocks here? Yeah, you're right. I'm going to look at how many place value blocks are left to find out the difference between 85 and 52. So I see that there's how many 10s and how many 1s? Yeah, you're right, 33. Let's do one more like that before we start regrouping. All right, I want you to look at this problem and see if you can figure out how to set up the equation. First, you're going to figure out how many place value blocks were already there. Then you're going to put the minus or takeaway sign, and then you're going to figure out how many were crossed off and what's left over. I'm going to give you a minute to try that on your own, and then we'll go over the answer. All right, let's see how you did. So first, I'm going to figure out how many place value blocks there were all together. So I had 4 10s and 8 1s. That's 48. And what was I taking away? I crossed out 3 10s and 4 1s. So to figure out what's equal, I see what is left. After I took away 34, what is left? I see that I have 1 10 and 4 1s. Awesome job. Now we're going to try some with regrouping. So this problem says 16 less than 87. So I want to see 87 and take away 16, because that would show me what 16 less is. So the thing that I'm going to do first is I'm going to build 87. All right, so I am back. I need to take away 16. So first I need to take away 6. So can I do that? Oops, I have one extra here. I should only have 7. So let's see. Can I cross out 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, I could cross out 6. And then it says I need to cross out 1 10. I'll cross out 1 10. And I'm going to see what my answer is. So 87 minus 16 equals, let's see what's left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 10s, and just 1 1. So the answer is 71. So that's how you could set up the problem on your own. The next one's going to get a little trickier. So it says 35 less than 52. So less than means that I'm taking away. So I'm going to start with 52, and I'm taking away 35. So I'm only going to build or draw the top number. So I'm going to go ahead and pause and build 52. You draw 52. So I have my 52 here, and I know that I need to take away first 5 1s. So can I cross out 5 1s? Oh, it looks like I don't have enough. So what am I going to have to do? I can take one of these 10s and I can split it into 10 1s. Now you see that I have 12 1s. So I can actually take away 5 now. So those of you that do the regular way, that your parents call the regular way, I should say, we took away 110, so now we have 4 left. And then we put an extra 10 over here, so all together we have 12 ones. So now we can subtract. We can take away 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we see what's left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There are 7 left. And then I need to take away 3 10s. So I can go 1, 2, 3. What's left? 110. So 52 minus 35 is 17. The difference between these two numbers is 17. Our next problem is 84. So go ahead and draw 84, and then we're going to take away 27 from it. Now I'm going to reorganize mine so that they're not all jammed together. I love how you guys are drawing and following along. Awesome job. Oh, he just wants to be next to his friend. I'm very sorry. All right, so we have 84 and we want to take away 27. So we always start by taking away the ones. So I'm going to look here. Can I cross out 7, 1? Oh, nope, there is not enough. Can you tell me what I'm going to have to do? Yes, I'm going to have to take one of the 10s and I'm going to have to break it apart. Very good. So I'm just splitting this up just so you can see it. See how this 10 is breaking apart into ones? And some of them are still attracted to each other. They don't want to split apart. Huh. All right, let's see how many we have now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I have 14. And that's exactly what we would do if we did the regular subtraction problem. If we just did the math, we would have 8 10s and we would take away 1 because we can't subtract. So I'm left with 7 10s. And then I add a 1 here to show that I'm adding 10 ones. And altogether I have 14. So 14 minus 7. If you're not good with your facts, drawing a picture or model is very helpful. All right, let's see what's left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Awesome job. And now I have 7 10s and I want to take away 2. So I have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So I'm going to put 5 there in the tens place. So my answer, or the difference, is 57. All right, here's our last problem. Mrs. Bess is going to run out of time on her recording. So I look at this question and it says 90 minus 24. Some of you like to say 4 minus 0 is 4. You can't do that. When I look at this number, I don't even have any 10. So how could I take 4 away? What am I going to have to do? If you said that I'm going to have to borrow a 10, you are correct. So let me click on a 10. And I'm going to split it apart. All right, so now I have 10 ones because I split 1 10 apart. And I borrowed a 10, so there's only 8 10s left. And then I'm going to do 10 minus 4. And I have 6 left. And then I'm going to cross out 2 10s and see what's left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So our difference is 66. You guys did awesome today using place value blocks to subtract and find the difference.